Hi, and thanks for joining me. Thanks to Kathleen Wayland of Wayland Financial in LaSalle for sponsoring Tom's Take. And this is kind of an interesting one today. The sleet or freezing rain has just started falling in Oglesby, and at the moment when I'm recording this, it's about 2 hours before the parade in the Winter Wonderland celebration. It's going to be taking place all up and down the main street in Oglesby. The parade has just been called on. I don't know if by the time you see this, and I know this is airing after the parade has taken place, but the last we heard was it was coming on and was going to be running as usual. And we are getting some winter weather just this moment, which is good news. So what you're going to see in today's tape is something that happened at the radio station when we had Angie Partridge and Dan Daly in to talk about the Winter Wonderland today. And she is with We Are Oglesby, the organization that puts this on. And first of all, I cannot tell you how nice it is to see an organization like We Are Oglesby taking root and growing. It's a great thing. Oglesby is a great little town, and it has a lot to offer. And We Are Oglesby is trying to promote all that and what a great place it is to live and all the potential that it has. Also, Dan Daly, whose family has been in business for 100 years now. He was chosen as the Grand Marshal for the parade the first time they've had a Grand Marshal, and they chose him. So they came to the radio station to talk on the air with Rod, and I grabbed them right before they left and talked to them at the little Christmas tree we have in the lobby in the front of the station. So here's that. Tell me a little bit about the Oglesby Parade and what's coming up, and how's it all coming together for you so far?
Well, we're on the tail end of it, thankfully. So it's our third year for We Are Oglesby to host the Winter Parade. It was suggested by one of our board members because I guess Oglesby had a Christmas parade, so we're bringing back a time-honored tradition. Things are going great.
How did you come to pick your first Grand Marshal, and why the whole concept of it?
Well, being the third year, we realized that this is becoming more of a formal type parade, and we want to keep it going. And we've talked about having a parade marshal in years past. And this year, I caught wind that Daily Super Service was hitting their 100-year anniversary, and I thought, for this time, I think it's right that we ask them to join and be a part of it.
Tell me a little bit about your family business. 100 years, that's really remarkable.
Well, my grandpa started it in 1924 from his mom and dad's house, and at the age of 19 with his first truck, and a year later he moved a block away and put up a building and started out in the moving business and delivering coal and ice to houses for ice boxes. Then we got into the gas station.
He did a lot, so he touched on a lot of things.
He did everything for money.
It was full service,
Yep,
really, literally,
yep.
right?
Anything he'd make $1 on.
And how long's the business been in the current site? That's the place he moved from the house to this building? Is that
Yes.
correct? This is the building he moved to?
Yes.
And where is that located?
303 West Walnut Street in Oglesby.
Right there on the main drag, right near everything.
And so the building is 99 years old, and he was in business 100.
That's amazing. Well, that's really great. How do you feel about being asked to do this?
I'm honored. I'm shocked.
Shocked?
Yeah.
You're a community leader. You should be asked to do this.
Well, I appreciate it.
We do have, this year, we have the Chicago, Golden Elite Dance Team that's coming and performing. We're trying every year to build more and more performances and some bigger, draw type entries. We have 61 entries.
It's going to be fun. And then you're lighting the tree in Seneca Square,
Yes.
which has become kind of like a town square, which is what it's supposed to be.
Yes, and it has become really a community-involved effort. So first off, from the commissioner of the Parks and Rec Department, he's donated his time personally to go on my little adventures to pick out the tree, and then we had Augustinian Construction that we needed their help to pick it up because it was an 18-foot tree. Although I will say, having a real tree, I don't know if that's the way to go every year, because this has been quite the stressor.
Well, we can live and learn and go through the
Yeah.
practice and see what works best for you.
Maybe the city will want to buy a nice one like Utica did.
Now, you've been around quite a while yourself. Have you seen some changes in Oglesby's downtown over the years?
Lots of changes.
What do you think's different?
Well, when I was a kid, every building was a retail store, and we had a grocery store, we had drugstores, we had a supermarket.
Yeah.
So now, all that's went away.
But this is what part of We Are Oglesby's mission is about, is to keep this downtown vital and growing.
Yes.
And how is that going?
It's going well. This last year with the new city administration has definitely helped to have commissioners that want to be supportive. That's something that we didn't have initially. And so I look forward to, being more involved in the city, understanding like how it works and things to help, improve that and bring back downtown businesses rather than residential dwellings.
Thank you so much for your time today. Stay warm on the parade route. Thanks to Oglesby for the spirit of optimism that you show all the time with We Are Oglesby. Thanks to all of you for watching, and thanks to Kathleen Wayland of Wayland Financial for sponsoring Tom's Take. I'll talk to you in the morning.